Brother James Elliott, let me call you back. Let me call you back after I finish this session. Elliott, let me call you back, my bro. As soon as I finish this session, my man. What I'm doing is practicing chords, or actually not really practicing chords. This is now me just going over stuff for a period of time. Yeah. hmm Okay. Well, anyway, I'm in here. I'm okay. All right. Let me know how it went. So I'm trying to connect these other chords. Chords I played earlier. Well, I Okay, let me get YouTube back. So let's get our YouTubers back. All right, we got YouTube back. So I was trying to do my videos, my practice without making a whole lot of fuss and talk and stuff. So y'all how I do it when I'm in here by myself and how my focus works. And the force be with me. And I set my drawbars up so I don't have to really filibuster around with it too much. Filibuster, yeah, purpose. That's old school. Filibuster around with it too much. And trying to re-practice on the organ up versus me playing in the middle. I'm so used to doing that now. I'm trying to go back to what I used to do back in the days. And play up on the board. Trying to get back to it. It don't even work. Okay, so the whole game plan is, y'all, is to focus on what I need to practice on. What's in front of me. I'm trying to do off of memory now. How was that it? Keep on changing the draw bars. So I can get my hands to be familiar with it. Right, so my hands can start doing what it needs to do. I do what it do, what it do, what it do, what it do. Alright? And that's how I practice. I keep messing with the draw bars and say, okay, this is how I want to do it here. This is my own transcription, y'all. Switch over. First, I'm doing that now. Come back over here and do it up at the top. Do the next one again. See how I'm moving the chords now? Right? So strategically I'm saying, okay, this is how I'm gonna do this, and every time around I mess around with it. So now the other one. I'll switch the pedals up. Switch up. Come up here and do it. Alright, do this on purpose, y'all, because over a period of time the brain is gonna be like, oh, I'm feeling this move here. Watch this. Y'all still now you see. That's why I be doing it. I can move now. I can move now. Okay, it depends on where I want to go then. I can transpose it now because now I understand what I'm doing. Doing with C. Because pass that back. Right, F, right, E flat. Alright, I can mimic the same movements over. Alright, anyway, so let's go back to my process. Now I'm talking about probably what it is. Start playing around with it. I didn't mean to do all that stuff. See what I'm saying? I can do all this other stuff. Do all this other stuff. You can do all this other correct. Okay, let me get off of this. So I was just trying to do this with less talk. Let's talk and move. Work. Stay on focus, y'all. Whatever it is that you practice on, stay to the focus. That's it. I ain't gonna be on here long because I want to go watch some one-eyed demon stuff. The one-eyed demon stuff. At least I'm admitting that I want to watch the one-eyed demon stuff. Actually, some movies, y'all. I like to be entertained. You know, I don't want y'all thinking that I'm spending 24/7 sitting here smashing on the keys and the organ and all that. I do go check on my dog. I haven't walked him in a long time because of my condition, but you know, just little stuff like that. You know, I go to work, of course. 9 to 5, got a job. But I want to get back to practice. All right, so let's get at it. But less talk, more work. And all this other extra stuff is only because I've gotten familiar with the move now. I keep it straight in the beginning. Stay in the pocket, wherever it is I'm learning. Alright, that's the end of this. Alright, at least this first page. Let me see what I got going on over here. And then I think I gave myself some options. I'll do. Y'all heard me doing that? Good. Or well, that's just some other stuff that I put on the back side and give myself options when I'm doing this move. All this other stuff to do. All right. Move up the board. All right. I'm up here. I went up top. I got somewhere to go. Alright, so this is other stuff that I've written on the back side of here. What else did I put back here? C, B. What's the bass line with this one? I would assume. I don't even know what the bass line was for this next chord. C, B. I'm assuming I'm still holding on to B bass. Let me see. Let me see. Where am I going here? What am I playing? How am I pulling this off? That's the question. I'm trying to figure out how. Nope. How was I pulling this off? When I be writing stuff, I'll be like, what am I doing? Nope. How am I twinging that? How in the world did I twing that? I had to use 2 hands to do that. Ain't no way I can pull that. Oh, okay, my left hand. So I gotta take the A off. And then use the. Oh, okay. Okay, so I gotta fix this. So let me fix that right quick. Yeah, my wife keeps stealing my pins. Because I'm like, man, how did I pull this off with 2 hands when I probably split the cord? Hold on, where did I do with it now? So, let me see, that 3rd chord has to be, the A has to go on my left hand. Scratch out the A here, and that allows me to do my sus chord. Now, what am I doing this over now? I don't know, probably B. Let me see. It gotta be that. Because sometimes when I write stuff, I'll be like, wait a minute, hold on. How's this gonna sound on the organ? So in the beginning was, I think I was doing a round 2 to go, and then, okay, I know what I was doing now. So it's still the same chord. It's just I'm doing the twanging. When I get to the 2nd chord, it's the twanging. Ah, I see. see, B flat. And I'm gonna say I must be doing some craziness. E flat, F, A flat, B flat. I'm about to do what I was thinking there. Not sure what I was thinking. That's over B flat. See, so after the twanging, on a B flat. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. So hold on. Twang it. I'm not sure what I was thinking. Probably. Nope. Nope. Oh, what am I thinking here? Ah! Well, I'll be writing stuff and be like, wait. I'm not sure what I was thinking there. Then I see this coming. Oh, I know what I was thinking there. Oh. Okay, that's what I was thinking. There it is, okay. Okay, I know now what I was doing. I told you I'd be writing stuff. I'd be like, what? And then, whoa, let me see. D flat. Where am I going now? E flat. What am I doing? Tritone. Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna go here. Actually, that was a bonus right there. Actually, I'm doing. Or let's see, because these are options where I'm going like that. That's funny, I remember. And then that's what I'm doing. Create talk music for myself, so nobody else can say, "Oh man, he stole this move from me." Nope, I did not. No sir, no ma'am. See? What else another move was? Either low bass or high bass. I'm sure I'm thinking of high C bass, the bass going up, going down. And then, if I want, oh, my B flat do work. It do work, okay. Anyway, let me see. C, B, twang, and then that little, and then this next one, E, I'm gonna walk up. It's not a walk up, I just did it. That's what I get out of it, yeah. Okay, I'll be creating my own stuff. I tell y'all, I don't be sitting there be trying to all the time snatching chords from other musicians. These are stuff that I sit down and play around with. Whether I want to play it the mellow way. Right, this is it. Or if I want to go heavy with it, you're a little slightly heavier, and then I come up on the board and do the same. Oh, I've got. into oh my goodness, y'all. I'm just shocking myself with stuff. Oh, forgot. And then okay, my beginner musician. Y'all don't get it left out. I'll promise y'all that. Every chord I'm messing with, tampering around with, is in my book. Alright, we got the tritones, we got the minor 9, we got our 7/4 chords. And that's pretty much what I'm dealing with. What's my major? My tritone. But I can see her be creative with it. And find the bass line. Okay, let's try B. You know it don't sound right. Let's try C. You mess with it, you just go G. Try A flat. F sharp maybe. Let's try like did I say C earlier? E. I'm getting close to something. Cause you never the musicians be playing around with stuff like this. E flat. Here it is, y'all. Y'all might hear me hit that E flat. Try D, C sharp, and you just keep messing around. Let's see one time. Somebody saying cool. I sing F for sure. Probably start E flat. That's what the range was. Remember, then we were doing the inversion. Inversion. So, yes. Alright. So, basically, yes, I'm just messing with the major chord. I'm messing with the tritones. Alright, I'm mixing it up to see what I come up with. So, this is like E flat and B flat. And then we have diminished augmented together. Alright, this is the move I'm doing on this. We still have the augmented move, but I'm gonna hit you with the sus chord. I mean, you with the diminished and sus chord and tritone. I just told y'all that, right? The sus chord. And then, of course, I could do it in the verse. And the secret sauce chord. I can do sus 4, sus 2, secret sauce chord. All day long. Cluster the chord. All these moves are in chapter 18. 18 cluster, tritone cluster, diminished chapter 3. It's in the first book, y'all. Every chord I'm messing with in the book, play by sight. I told y'all, get the book. You would thank me later. Edition number 1, and also have edition number 2. It's out the card. I didn't bring it in with me, but we have edition number 1 and 2. And go over to Bishop Drayson Clark Hot Chords. Mess up that last chord. Every chord I played is in the book. And, whether we want to call this the major 7 or the major 9, in chapter number 4. Chapter 4. Chapter 4. Chapter 4, y'all. Good Lord. And now because we're doing this bass line, it's the minor 9. B flat minor 9. D minor 9 11. B minor 9 11, y'all. B minor 9 11. book. Chapter 9, right? You know. That's the moves I'm doing. It's in my book. I wouldn't have written it if I didn't want to put it in the book, y'all. So it's in the book. Every chord. Yeah, nah. What am I doing? Okay, so what was I doing a minute ago? C minor 9/11, y'all. Yeah, so I'm mixing 2 chords, 3 chords sometimes together, right? We call that mix and match chords. I might use the word, they're a combination of chords that we may play. So C at the top. A minor in the middle. F on the bottom. Then we have the D on the bottom. And D minor, a mixture of chords that can be what I use the word combination of chords. We may use, musicians are using what we call mix and match chords. One hand is doing another. The other hand is doing another. It's the reason why I wrote this book, Play by Sight, so that every new musician, newborn musician, I can get this information. I was trying to shut my mouth and come in here and just do my thing and practice and stuff. But for the people who are new and you're trying to figure out what's going on, you're not going to be no spectator anymore. I'm telling you, get the book. I promise you, you will not regret it. You will have these chords underneath your fingertips. You will be playing your keyboard, organ, or whatever instrument that is a keyboard. You will be starting to play it today. Oh, well, that's only if you buy to get the book and it comes in, your order comes in. For those who already got your order, you already know. You already know. You already know it. You already know it. You already know it. But for those who don't have it, go get it. Edition number 1 and 2. All right, I didn't put those fat chords in there for nothing. And I'm charging way cheaper than these other musicians music books that's out there, which I told y'all on other videos I'm a little bit hot about, because of the fact that these guys are charging way more than I'm charging for one book. One. 2 of my books, for the price of this, these guys are charging for these music books that they charge for the price that they charge, and it's ridiculous. But I bought it because I wanted to see what it will be in there that I don't have in my play by site. That is, I did this beforehand, so you know this is kind of like my after the aftermath, I guess I should say. But I spent $50 for this. For the basic theory stuff that I keep telling y'all to learn: major, minor, augment, diminished, dominant chord, major 7, sus 2, sus 4, secret sauce chord. Alright, I don't think in this one they don't have tritone in here. That's the only thing they don't have in this book, the tritone. They got every type of chord you can come up with. Your minor, not major, major 9, 13, all that's in here, but it's double up, both hands. That ain't nothing that I ain't already did over here. But you get in the left hand and the right hand different chords. That's what y'all gonna get. Over here, you ain't getting that. You just gonna get every single chord double up. Y'all wouldn't even know what the word double up, right? You're playing the same chord. See? That's double up. Doesn't matter if it's a major 7 chord. Y'all gonna get that in my book, but in a short burst. I call it the shortcut. I'm trying to give y'all the shortcut to understand. You need to learn your major, minor, augmented. It's a formula that I use to pick out what musicians are doing and stuff like that, or what I want to do actually as well. $50. Google it. I promise you this. Amazon, $50. My hardcover is $35. And my paperback is $20. What? $20. But y'all gonna get 10 times more that you gonna get from this book. I'm just telling you. All right, I'm just letting you know. I'll be like this dude. Well, I forget what's his name. What did he say his name was? Crucial Keys. I'm just letting y'all know. I'm just letting you know that you gonna get. They say you gonna get what you pay for, basically. But yes, I could value my book up a little higher. I could bump it up a lot higher than where it's at. But my advisors, it's inspired me or informed me to go ahead and keep my book around a reasonable price so that everybody can pay for it. So I'm like, okay, whatever, it's clever. But $50. Okay. All right. Now this is another one. This is the worst one. This book here has you have to kind of use the QR code to get in here. But pretty much everything that he has somewhere in this book is called The Worship Piano Made Easy, blah blah blah. I bought it as well. I got the skills, the number system. He explains all of that. It's kind of like having this book, but then he also wants to veer off to tell you about praise and worship chord progression, but not all of them. You're gonna get the basic You're gonna get just the basic movements of how to play praise and worship, which is really the Nashville system per se. Actually, is the Nashville system per se. I'm not bashing anybody's book. I'm just telling you, this book was technically $59.95, marked down to when I last checked. Let me see. When I last checked, my memory served me to be correct. It was about $37 something or $39 with tax, of course. The hardcover, $44. Y'all can imagine that was a lot higher than that. Go look it up. Y'all go see it for yourself. I will not lie to you. It's like these two, like what? Yes, I bought books and stuff like that because I wanted to compare prior or after in between the time that I was publishing my book, and I was like, you know what? These people is not gonna get what they actually truly need to have to get in the play-by-sight. Play-by-sight, yes, I'm gonna give you the chapter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 of the basic theory to fast track you to chapter 9 to give you all these fat chords that y'all hear. Really, what musicians actually really doing is two different chords. The left hand doing one thing, the right hand. Then you might come up across maybe a chord movement in the music that they may be playing as a double up of your major chord. Okay? But the majority of stuff that we hear musicians doing, you're not, listen. Listen, yeah. Left hand doing one thing, right hand doing another. Right hand doing one thing, left hand doing something. Y'all ain't getting that in this. You ain't getting it in this. I promise y'all ain't getting it in this one. You might possibly, but not quite, get a few ideas from this one. But for Shizzo, for the Nizzo, off the Kizzo for Dizzo, you gonna get it from your play-by-side because it's gonna be in the book. These chords are in the book. So, yes, you're gonna get your minor 7 with the flat 5. You're gonna get your major 7 or major 9. And then you gonna get your major chapter chapter 2, 7 sus4 chord in chapter number 5. I almost know my book by heart, almost. All right. So this is the hardcover. I have the paperback. That's all in my car, and I have my new book, which is edition number 2 as well. You gotta get the book to pull this off to get these chords, y'all. I literally put a lot of energy into this. because I really want musicians who are new at it to get these chords. You gotta get them. Yeah, gotta go and get them. I just about pretty much got this almost memorized. Just about. So yeah, chapter two, and then the 7/4 chord, chapter number 5, y'all. And this is how I'm able to master this. Major. Major, chapter 2. Secret sauce chord, chapter who? 5. Yes, all this stuff I do. Listen, chapter without the bass, it's the E flat major 9. Chapter who? I bet y'all know where it's at. Yeah, I just gave it away. Chapter 9. Yes, chapter 9 in all 12 keys. In all 12 keys. I told y'all. All 12 keys. Yep, chapter 9. But also, because I'm using 2 different chords, I can use chapter 2 to look at 2 different types of chords. E flat, B flat. Chapter 2. I actually didn't have to really create these chords technically for chapter 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. I didn't have to sit here and do that. I actually could have taken chapter number 2 all the way to chapter 8 because of the tritone and create chord progressions and figure out stuff to do. And that's what I'll be doing. And I just said, okay, now since I did it this way, let me put it in perspective in the book exactly what the chord actually is, because of chordy says, hey, this is what we playing. But when you add that bass line, it's a minor 9, 11 chord. We might hear this all the time from different musicians playing this stuff. Major, diminished, that's major chapter 2, chapter 3, diminished 7. Minor 9, F minor 9, chapter who? 9. Back to chapter 2, chapter 3, minor move. Back to the major move, chapter 2. What's that? So we have the minor 2nd, 3rd, minor 2nd, major 2nd, 3rd, the 4th. Right? We have the minor chord, chapter who? 3. Tritone, chapter who? 8 or 18. E flat, chapter who? 2. That's why I can voice chords. Yeah, because I understand I'm mixing 2 chords together. I'm mixing 2 chords again, diminished and augmented. D flat and A flat. And F minor in the middle. That's why I said all of the chords that I may play, all the chords you may hear, there are musicians out there, there are what we call combination of chords, or we call mix and match chords. In between every single chord I can play, I promise you, there is a chord in between the move. C, A minor, F major, D minor. Yeah, so there's chords in between, but we say mix match chords. Learn to play mix match chords. I think I have a book called that, by the way, y'all. Learn to play mix match chords. Yes, I've written a book called Learn to Play Mix Match Chords. Learn to unlock the secrets to the madness. Show me them chords, brat. Alright, I've written a book called that too. What? Yeah, every chord has a chord in between the moves whenever we playing chords. If I told you to make a 7 chord, there's a mixed match chord in there, or there is other chords in between. F minor, D flat. And every time I take my finger off the move, the major 7 move. Right? I told you, every time there's chords mixed in between. But mainly just the minor and the D flat major chord. Now if I add the A flat to the mix, it's A flat, D flat, right? The minor chord. But if I hit you with that E flat and the D flat together, then I have the A flat with it too. That's why you hear stuff like this. Because that bass line makes you play the B flat minor 9 11. And again, we have B flat minor, you have the F minor, you have A flat, and you can play the D flat. Those are mixed chords. Mixed in together all in one. If you put that on 5 to the 1 to the 5, and think of that if you was in E flat. Can it get away? It's in D flat, E flat. It's a D flat chord, F minor, and A flat put together, causing you to play the minor 9 11 chord. And it's the same kind of chord you can move on a 5 and A flat. E flat to 1. Got God said let it be live. And at the minutes move. Those chords, all they're doing is inversion. Because they understand inversions, right? Your D flat, your F minor, your C diminished 7, E flat diminished 7, F sharp diminished 7, or G flat diminished 7, A diminished 7. They understand the movement you could go and do in this. In the sequence sauce chord too. 7 sus 4 chord, y'all. You can use a few of those. Another one. Another one. You use the 7 sus 4. C 7 sus 4 chord, F 7 sus 4 chord, B flat 7 sus chord. Then if you start practicing this, I'm just going from chapter 5. Transpose, transpose, transpose. Once you get to understand the movements, it's pretty simple because once you know that we're doing inversion, when I use the word we musicians, I'm learning to do what I think I have reason to believe that I'm hearing musicians playing around with the movement and doing inversions. But listen, y'all, it's in the book. All right, I put them in there on purpose, just for you guys, just for you. All right, all right, yeah. Get your copy over at BishopDrake's.info. I can use that out here. It's in the book, y'all. I'm sorry, I get carried away. This was supposed to be one of my quiet moments while I was sitting here and practicing and go in, but I can't shut it up until, because of the fact that a lot of the new musicians out there, y'all who new at this, y'all need to know what's going on. I got to key y'all in on what it is and what's happening and what's going on a little bit from what I gather. All right, and so where was I at? See, I can do my thing now, because now after I practice it for a minute, I understand the moves because they're in the version. I don't have to play the same thing anymore because now I understand what my movement's gonna be. Memorize the next move. I forgot it already. What was the other chord? What was it? Hold up. I forgot it already. Oh. Nope. No. I got. Oh. I got carried away doing all this other stuff. Change the bass line too. Because to keep it moving. And I will roll it up. I got the wrong socks on. I gotta get my rubber socks on. My these socks, actually these socks is, I think they too old. I think they had enough of the organ rubber. I can't do it on these socks. I gotta put my Sunday suit socks on. We gotta put our Sunday school socks on. Sunday socks on. I can't do the. Because it's getting stuck. I can't do it now. Not with these socks on. Not these socks, actually. I can't do it with these socks. It's killing me now. I just walk up to her. working it out. Actually, I put on the wrong socks. I got my sleepy socks on. Oh Lord. All right, so. All right, so let me get this down. Let's see. Oh. Now I'm trying to do it without all the fancy stuff. And that, I want to do the other one. So let's do it again. Looking like I'm trying to reach for the let me see, the E. How that in the world that's supposed to work? That's too far away. Oh, that's my left hand picking it up. Let me see. Is my left hand doing this? Oh, my left hand. So my left hand is picking it up. How am I pulling this out? Good luck. That ain't easy. See? That's what I was supposed to be doing. Oh, that's what I was supposed to be doing. I be trying to do impossible stuff. Okay, hold on. Let me get this thing in. I know I forgot something. And then, oh, this is not gonna be easy. How do I do that again? Y'all, I don't be know what I was thinking. I knew someone was. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. Help me, Lord. That ain't easy. Reaching out there. I think I still missed one thing. And then I can't reach it. I asked me what I was thinking about when I did it. I think I was thinking of the sus chord. And somehow, oh, I think I was doing that. Oh, I was rubbing it. Oh, I was rubbing it. Okay, I must have been rubbing it. That's the only way I can pull that off. That's the only way I can pull that off, by rubbing it. Now let's see if I can pull this off again. Comes it. I think that's what I was doing. And then moves up. And then this is not easy. I may have probably was thinking about the sus4. That voicing. That's probably what I was thinking at first. What are you saying sus for? Remember I told you that will make me think to do that? Now I'm getting it out. Now be quick. And then I was thinking of the sus chord. Now because that dot back, that's where that came in. Man, I gotta work on this for sure, y'all. Let's see what else. Y'all trying to play like the big boy. Y'all want to learn how to play like the big boys. Okay. Woo. Alright. So, now I get it. Y'all go ahead and check this out later. I hear that in my ear. Y'all start to drive in chords and stuff. So as I say, may the force be with me. This is gonna get me though. Or I have to improvise and do it the way I did it the first time, which I even forgot how I did that. Let me see how. Oh. That's what I did the first time. Let's see, hold on. And then y'all heard me doing let me see. Yeah, that's the first time. Go back to that. Go away. And then walk up to it. Or versus the other one. Alright, so that's what we do, y'all. Every chord I'm playing is in the book. It's just me taking the idea from the book, doing mix match stuff, trying to see what I can come up with, and next thing I know, I'm coming up with something. And then what's my next move after that? Y'all already know. Here it comes. D minor 9. Alright, and then what am I going now? Nope. What am I doing? F, E flat. And then when the hammer hock is this. Oh. Let's see how I'm doing the transposing move. Hold on. Let's see. Let's see. Da. Da da da. Oh. Da, da. Let me see. Am I going? I think I'm doing da. I'll be doing it. And then da. Actually, I was supposed to do that before. Da da da. So y'all know. Or Let me see. And then and then this crazy thing. Cause what I'm doing these secret sauce chords. It's like but instead of me walking the pedals, I'm coming from this angle. C sharp down to the C. But before I get to the chord, so I forgot what chord. And then or that's to do what I'm doing the secret sauce chord. And then last move, or so again, I know I'm going there, but sometimes we before I go there, or normally go G to G. If I wanted to move from that angle, then see what I'm saying? I might or two note or the chord. Yeah. Or the two note. Two note or the whole. I'll be writing my own stuff. So I'll be like, let me try this idea. Alright, so for that person a long time, a while back, I don't know, about a month ago, I don't know how long it was, but he was saying that most of us musicians start out, crappy. Not everybody start that way. Some of us may start that way, not everybody, but the few that, that I've probably ran across with, maybe had, okay. Something like that. Because they're pecking a note. That sounded kind of cool. Oh, that sounded kind of cool. And, you messing around with the notes, but no, I wasn't that one who started out. Nope, that wasn't me. So like I said, my very first chord was that was my talent. And no one gave me organ lessons and keyboard lessons. I did that on my own. Then over time, then I started saying, okay, it's got to be a better way of doing stuff. So there's got to be another way. Over time, gotta be another way. more than one way, so I start figuring out a way on my own. All right. There's gotta be more than one way to mess with stuff. Start creating chords. Start learning over time. So that wasn't me. I wasn't that guy. Right? So don't get it twisted wherever that guy was written at. Not everybody start out that way. Some people gradually start understanding how to play the chords and play them like they really mean them. Like they really understand what they're doing. I remember days my wife used to tell me, "Oh, turn it up. You sounding all timid. Turn it up. You scared?" And back then that was because I felt like I didn't have enough chords to play what I need to play. But once I start playing chords, now she's like, "Bro, turn that down." Why you keep repeating that move? Da 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 da. I can hear everybody say da 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 da. She'd be like, "Bro, why you keep repeating that whole thing over again?" You know, I told you, repetition is a man's best friend. She'd be like, "I can hear you doing that." She was like, "Bro, Bishop, bro, stop it." But yeah, repetition is the best friend. Until you grind on it and grind on that thing, grind on that thing. Y'all see I've been grinding on this thing to try to memorize it, because I can sit here and just play at it but not remember it all day. I can put any material in front of me and play it, but to go and say I remember every move, yeah, good luck. May the force be with me. So now I want to spend some grinding time on practicing it. So once I get it down, did I get all of it actually? Yeah. So once I get it down, I have the idea on now what I want to sort of do with it. So I might change it up. Something different, right? Well, generally when I try to practice that stuff, then I try to remember in bite-sized practice. A little of this, and then right, 3-chord progression. I think that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Once I got that grinded and grinding, I want to play it, right? All right, then the next move. So I have option. Right, so now I got that thing grinded and memorized to the point now, okay, it's a part of my plan at this point. And then, oh, did I miss the other part of it? I think I missed the other part of it. Oh, then I forgot. Back to that. Even though that wasn't there, I just did it. And then. So I did the scale. B flat scale and the B scale. B flat. That wasn't there at first, right? So. So now I can move around, do other stuff. But this biceps practice, just remember that. So. Use it. And then I said. Okay. Alright, so now that I finished that project, alright, off it goes. I should have this down, like the ground, down to the ground. I should not have to pull that back up no more. But there's one thing I would say: if you don't use it, you lose it. Alright? So if I don't sit here and continuously use it, I just sit here and play this all day, wasting my time. You know? Now the fun I use the B flat, right? But also the B. I won't go all the way up the scale. I'll go to a certain point and then cut off and get to that chord. It's basically 1, 2, 3, 4 and then chord. And start to move again from the other one. And then that little. Now sloppy. I'm doing the version. I can go from B flat to E flat. Or B flat. And also C minor. I can do any one of those. E flat, B flat, B flat, E flat, C minor, C minor, B flat, B flat, Thank God my 22, actually that was 22 chords, progression. And that last one, I don't know how many I did there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that was a 12, 13 chord progression right there. And that was only because I did what I call a round 2. The round 1 was, like I said, that's round 1. You know, it's all round 1. Then, you know, and I did that scale. Now, when I did that, it allowed me to go back to now the same chord, but now we're going to do a round 2. And then, as much as I wanted to do this part, I would probably wanted to do that first, but because and then go here, and then roll up to that move. That's what I wanted to do. And then come out. Yeah. Then you're doing your inverse, transposing at this point. That was an add-on. That was a bonus. But anyway, so get the book, play by sight, all them chords in there. Like I said, you know, when I get to listening to musicians doing stuff, and I'll be like, yo, that is killing. That bro, your bro is killing the game. Killing the game, that's funny, yo. I might even write a book called Killing the Game. Your bow is killing the game. Yo, your bow is killing the game. Matter of fact, I might even do that. But here's my thing. Stay locked into whatever it is that you're trying to learn how to play. Lock into that. Stick with it until you got it down, memorize, and use it to your advantage. Alright? Use it whatever. Alright? Don't do like the other people who, well, I can't say that because some people just won't practice. But just put whatever it is in front of you, all right, and just go for the kill, all right. Just go for the kill. He's killing the game. All right, your ball Bishop Drace is killing the game. Oh my goodness, yo, that's hilarious. But anyways, so sometimes what I might do is I might stick to that. I might veer off and be like, okay, let me go to something else. I get bored fast, so it's like I gotta keep the action going. So I'll do a little bit of my own thing, and then I like to listen to some stuff somebody else is doing, and start having fun with it too. So, you know, drop bar setting. Here we go, y'all, it's in the book. It's crazy. I can hear those books in the book. Major. Chapter 2. Chapter 2. Even though we're in F sharp or G flat, y'all want to say. Chapter 2. In the book, y'all. Literally. The major 7. Chapter 4. In the book. I'm telling you, let me keep this book up here because y'all don't believe me. It's in the book. I promise y'all. You got the root position, first inversion, second inversion. All right, and the third inversion. So you know if you understand your that's the root, the first inversion, the second inversion, and the third inversion. And if you have your D flat chord, it's root, first inversion, second inversion. And if you B major chord, oh my goodness, y'all. B major root, first inversion, second inversion. So we start on that what? Second inversion of the B major chord. It's D sharp or C sharp, second inversion of the Is chord in chapter 2. And the third inversion of the B major 7 in chapter number 4, y'all. Good Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. We just on the 2. While he's holding that chord on the 2, he's gonna go when we in the F sharp or G flat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 up. He's holding that chord on the 5 up. Then we go into the diminished 7. D diminished 7. D diminished 7. The diminished group. What? On the 5. Yeah. Because his bass is going technically 2, 5, 1, but we going 2, 5 up. 5 up. We might say 5 up. Somebody say flat 5, flat 6, flat 7, however y'all want to call it, flat 6. Some of y'all might say sharp 5, whatever y'all want to call it. To the 5, to the 7, and going to the 1. That's the movement. To the 2, 5 up, to the 5, 7, to the 1. Then going to the 2, which is the sus4 chord. In the book, chapter who y'all sus4? What chapter, y'all? I know the one who got the books. Chapter 5. My goodness. All right. All right. Let me see. We're on the 2. You use the same secret sauce chord on chapter 3. On 3. 1, 2, 3. That's chapter 5. We're going 7. So when we go to 7, you're gonna do this little quick move. Right, 3, 7. Tritone. Here we go. I told y'all all day. Tritone with the secret sauce chord mixed together. So 7, 3, 4. Sus4 in the left hand, major chord in the right hand. I told you, mixed match chord. So you went 4, 3, 4, 3. In the left hand, diminished 7 with the 11 with the flat 13, which is in chapter number. Remember, diminished 7 is in chapter who? 3. Alright? But what was it I was doing in the right hand? The minor chord. Chapter 3, 2 chords mixed together. Makes you play a diminished 11, a diminished 7 with the 11 with the flat 13. Which I went ahead and wrote out, told y'all what the chord would be in chapter number 10. Woo, woo. Alright. Told y'all the chord's in the book. Alright. And then he go on to diminished. Chapter 3. All right, that puts you on 5 up. Now we're going to the 6. E flat minor 9, 11. Chapter who? 9. All right, that's how I'm able to master these chords, right? I can pull them out. I know where they're at. All right, and they're in the book. Let's get the beginning actually. So what he's doing basically is B flat 13 sus-chord. B flat the preacher chord. Alright, but we using what? 2 different chords. The A flat major 7 in chapter who? 4. And the major chord in chapter who? 3. 2 chords mixed together. But the thing is he's doing is 5, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3. And when he does that, he's gonna go down to a G chord. We have root, first it, and second. We use the first version, and then we're gonna use that D tritone. Because he's doing his movement on the 5. Alright, so we're in the E flat, by the way, y'all. Now, one of the reasons why I figured out we was in E flat because it's the 5. Right? In that scale. And over that all the blood, he would technically would have been on his 5, but he came off the pedals. If you stayed on the pedals, it's O, the blood. So B, the A flat major 7, 3rd inversion, and B flat or G minor, or both, which is a B flat major 6 chord. So if you wanted to hold that bass line, he would have, but he came off of. He went, he went, and then went to the 1. E flat, add 2 all day. That's also in the new book. I don't have it with me on hand with chapters, those ends, but we have the add 2, the majors add 2s. 3. G minor 7, 11. Believe it or not, it's also E flat major chord because it's in the scale. It's still a G minor 7, 11, but it's also an E flat add 2. E flat add 2. All right, so but because we're going to the 3, 1, 2, 3. Now we're playing the A flat major 13. A flat major 13. And so y'all might hear those tenths or whatever it is because 1, 2, 3. But it's an A flat major 7 chord. Alright, A flat major 7 chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now either I have the choice of going to the sus2 or the A flat. A flat with the, after 6, which is A flat major 6 move. But because they voicing it already, there's no point me doing that. Then diminished 7. Jesus blood, because they already send the voicing. I told you what the chord was, y'all. It's in the book. Right, diminished 7. Alright, in the book, all day, chapter 3. And that chord, y'all heard me doing a minute ago. major 9, 9 13, or because of the bass line is C minor 9 11. All right, that's why I'm able to hear them chords. 2 chords mixed together. 6 5 4. Back to the chord we played a minute ago. Y'all heard? Y'all remember that groove? So you doing it? So 6 5 4 3, 6 5 4 3, 6 5 4 3, and remember, A flat is related to C minor. C minor is related to what? E flat. E flat is related to G minor. Is related to D flat. That's why we're able to hear the voices. Yeah, that's why I hear the voices. The sus chords coming out. So right here. Diminished move. That's in the book too. Diminished 7. But we like to hold a little voice in. And then C minor 9 11 approach. Sick. Crucified. I play the same chord, y'all. I'm just moving up the pedals to the 1. So bass is 6, 7 to the 1. All right, let's see. Y'all heard this chord already. I did it here earlier. I told y'all it's coming. He just dropped down to the bottom bass. All right, I told you, tritone. My book is centered around, like I said, a formula is centered around the major move, minor, augmented, major 7 sharp 5, or the flat 5, diminished 7, dominant chord, y'all. I told you it's gonna come up. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. The major 7. So, and I'm doing it what is called a process of elimination. Something maybe in this 10 chord movement I'm doing, or 11, I think, 10, 11 chords, something may not come out with this particular song. Well, the ones that may come out, it could be 5 different chords that I just played that he's gonna end up doing. We're gonna have one of those some kind of way. I don't know how, but it's gonna happen. And you, sure enough, the tritone, sure enough, the sequel sauce chord, sure enough, the two major chords to put together in chapter 2. But because we're on the bass line, it's the minor 9/11. It's already in the book, y'all. Y'all heard me playing. I told you it was coming. You never know. Crucified. D flat and so here, what's the combination of the chords here? E flat, C minor, I told y'all earlier, G minor, and I already said E flat earlier. 3 chords that is in this mix. The next chord is B flat. It's just straight B flat, but it's inverted. But it's inverted. Straight up. It just falls on the 7. And remember, it's related to G minor, so I'm throwing that G minor in there. And doing the same thing when I get to the 1. B flat and G minor mixed together. Here's the tritone I told y'all earlier, and the 7 sus4 chord. Alright, and I do a process elimination because it's going to be those chords that I have structured in my book or considered as my formula, and I'm like, okay, this is how I'm going to pull this off. E flat, and now he's moved it to the 3. E flat and so he's holding his chord E flat and and tritone. You know, 2 tritones create what? Diminished. You mix that with the E flat chord. Oh my God. But he's doing this on the 4. Right? So he's going 1, walking that pedal up to the 3 at the same time. E flat and going up to the 4. But he's gonna do a quick 2 5. 2 5. E flat and 2 5. Guess what chord we're playing again? Yep, the 2 major chords mixed together, and we putting it on the 5. And E flat and O. So and E flat and O. Alright, now we're gonna do this little special movement on the 5. I think 4 chords right there. The major 7 chord is a minor 9 11. So A flat and O, ah, pressure, the minute smooth, and then go to the 1. Same chord. What? So yeah, all that whole thing. Precious is the moon. Yes. Alright. And I was like, oh. We heard that earlier. We heard it on F sharp. But now, you hear on the C bass. Of course he's going to do it over there on the F sharp too. Yeah, so you're going to do that too. Yeah. F minor 9 11. And back to where we started in the beginning. From where early. So that's how you're doing right. Actually, he's not bouncing on the pedals, he's actually holding it on the 5. Alright, so like I said, y'all, tritones, major moves, and I'm like, oh, okay, I see how you're doing it. Listen, y'all, I'm about to get up off of here. It's 5 o'clock. I can't overdo it like I did the other day. Yeah, I struck ill that day because took my medication and I didn't eat anything, and that made me extremely sick. So, I don't want my wife worrying about me trying to be out here on the organ. What are you doing? Why are you practicing on the organ? You know you're supposed to be eating that something, whatever, because that stuff is gonna make you sick. So I'm about to get off here now. So grab me something to eat. Because I did not eat a lot when I took my medication earlier this morning. I did eat though, but I didn't eat a lot. Matter of fact, I put my stuff over there on the countertop over there. So I didn't want to be on here past 5 o'clock because I'm starting to now feel it coming on. So yeah, y'all don't want to see me passing out and or maybe pass out and die or something like that because I didn't take my medication. But anyway, y'all, peace and love and cornbread. Make sure y'all go over there to Amazon as well as my website and pick up your copy, BishopDrexlerClarkHotCourse.info. And be on the lookout. Probably maybe something bite me. December, because November is approaching kind of quick. Probably around maybe December-ish, December maybe, end of December, I may publish my next book. If not, the first of next year, somewhere around 26, then I'll publish the next book. My plan is to try to publish my next book in December, but I have not been 110% locked in on doing it because I'm being here trying to practicing on my skills and get my stuff back up, put all this stuff in front of me, and start getting back into practicing on the organ again. And of course, I'll be going back and forth between the organ and the keyboard. So that is my endeavorance. But as y'all can see, I got a lot to do, and I'm definitely gonna have to speed this up expeditiously. So definitely I need to get on my A game and start practicing this stuff, even if I have to bring it to work and all that kind of stuff, and just do little bit by little bit. So far right now, can y'all just say, yeah, I at least did one. I did get past the first one, and as I will always say to any musicians out there, whether you're learning brand new or whatever, start is the key. All right. As they say in a fight, if you don't start nothing, it won't be nothing. So if you don't start nothing, it ain't gonna be nothing. You just keep on saying the same thing over again. Man, I gotta get my game up. I gotta get my my playing up to snuff or whatever. I gotta catch up to everybody else. And you just gonna keep repetitively saying the same dumb stuff over again. As my wife said, you keep saying the same dumb old stuff. What you gonna do about it, baby? Okay, I'm gonna surprise you one of these days. But yeah, she doesn't know I'm doing what I'm doing. So y'all better not snitch. Y'all gonna be having some stitches. Snitches get stitches. Nah, she doesn't know I'm actually doing all this. But yeah, I'm going to finish this. I ain't gonna be a I'm going to finish this little stack. It looks like a huge stack to me, but I'm gonna finish the stack. I am going to finish this little stack one by one. Or I wish I had one of them buzzers that said that was easy. Alright. Once I get going, I'm pretty much be locked in. I like to veer off sometime because after doing that, it's like, okay, let me veer off this to learn some ideas from somewhere else, and then come back to something else. So my next is this one, and don't get me wrong, y'all. I might not go in order, but the way this stack might be, because I might look at them like, oh my God, this is really gonna be complex. This is gonna rattle my mind for sure. But this is the next. I guess I'll tamper with it on my day off, which is tomorrow, depending on what the wife want me to do to this week, next week. But that will be my plan to tackle this on tomorrow. I'll go over here and start smashing on the first line, second line, and I'll be and the thing is, I'm not gonna sit here and start talking about counting how many chords I'm doing, but sometimes it is kind of fun to know, oh my goodness, man, I started out with 0 chords and then now I got hero chords. But it is kind of a way of saying, you know, I don't know, it's like a trophy to me. It's like a trophy to me. Hey man, you only When you first started learning, you only had 7 chords. That's all I knew was 7 chords in the beginning. And now I might have 100 chords or 50 chords, whatever. The whole point is that was over here was a 22 chord progression, and that last piece back here was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I think this is a 12 or 13 chord progression that I just laid down today. Alright, so I will always go over it. I won't like just roll past it and keep it going. I'll keep doing that and then add on. That same process. When I finish learning this, go back to that. Go back to that. Go back to that. Go back to that. The next, do the same thing and keep rolling this over, because I know eventually what's going to end up happening is I'm going to realize I'm playing some of the same chords over and over and over and over and over. We're just approaching it in a different way. So, stay tuned. Your Bo Bishop Drakester is out to come back again. And like I said, I may veer off and do other stuff, come back to this, veer off to come back to that. That helps your plan to grow to a whole nother level. So, spend time on your instrument, your keyboard, organ, bass, guitar. My bass, my wife put it in the next room. I got my speaker right here. I need to practice on that too. So may the force be with me for trying to practice on the organ, keyboard, and get on the bass and start trying to how to play the bass. I definitely probably have to take some bass lessons because I don't really understand it that well. But knowing me, I'll figure it out. As I always do. They say I'll figure it out one way or the other. So that's how I rock. But anyway, y'all have a good day, good evening, good night, afternoon, and I'll catch y'all on the next videos for my TikTok families and Facebook families and YouTube families. And I guess when Instagram see this, the Instagram families. I don't know, you know what? I haven't noticed that, I don't know what happened. Because every time I usually go on Facebook, it automatically goes to Instagram, but I have noticed it not going there for some reason. It used to do it a lot every time I use Facebook, but for some crazy reason I kind of noticed it that it's not doing it anymore. So I'm wondering what I got to do to fix that, because normally when I do a video like this, it automatically goes to, I know for fact from Facebook it automatically goes to Instagram, but I kind of noticed that I hadn't really seen some of my videos transferred over to Instagram. But anyways, let me get my juice. Well, this ain't really what's supposed to be in here. Some good juice right here, y'all. My nephew, my grandson hit me to it, but this is not what was in it earlier. What was in it was what was, but my grandson hit me to this juice. Oh my God, man. That's all I got to tell you. That juice is good. Whew. Peace and love and cornbread. Kiss y'all later. Love y'all, everybody out there. And again, thank you everyone who has purchased their book all the way back to June 2nd, July, the month of June, July, the month of June, July, August, September, Octoberish. You guys in Octoberish, y'all killing the game. Get y'all your copies, your books. Share with someone else the link so that they can get their own copy of their own book as well. And they can sit down and learn how to play the keyboard and organ. I don't care if they're a bishop. I don't care if they're a pastor, pastor wife or whatever. Grandkids, uncle, nieces and nephews, the neighbors across the street, co-workers, whoever. Share them with the link, y'all. Also, let me not forget this, but leave a comment over in Amazon area. I think they have a little area where you can leave a comment, as well as hit them stars on there. Hit me with them stars with Amazon. over there, and that would definitely for sure prompt me to do some stuff that is set in my mind to do anyways, regardless whether y'all do whatever y'all gonna do anyways. But it's just something I was gonna do, uh, already doing, and some more, basically some more. Is hit y'all with some more dope chords y'all hear me doing, all this stuff y'all gonna hear me dropping in the books. Um, and I'm trying to empty out every chord that I've done and my play by sight binder here, and some chords have not made it to my binder yet because I hadn't had a chance to uh, yeah remove them from my computer and stuff like that. But um, majority of what I'm trying to do is get every one of these chords that have done, pressing down on the keyboard, photoshopping it, and sending it to my editors. This is not me stealing chords from somebody else work. This is me actually physically sitting down at the keyboard doing what I do, and Photoshop chords. And y'all have seen my videos on how I do it. For those who have not seen me do it, I'm gonna do this real quick and I'm gonna get off of here for sure, promising. So I'm gonna put this back over here because I don't really need that. But I'm just gonna give y'all a little sneak peek on how I do it. All right, hold on, let me get this unplugged, and we're gonna slide on over here, and I'll give y'all a little sneak peek. Sorry about my back to y'all. We're gonna turn this way around here. Let's get this turned over here. There we go. Oh, yeah, are we good? I think Facebook, can y'all see? YouTube, yeah, okay, y'all can see. I think, yeah, y'all can see. This how I get at it. I gotta turn on the keyboard. All right. Make sure my laptop is up and ready. Oh, but kick me out again. All right, keep me out. Here we go. All right. So this is my little sneak peek. Oh, gotta get the main event. Gotta get the main event over here. Let's pull this over here, and let me unplug that thing before it start going crazy. Let me unplug it. I gotta get over here and do something with my order too. Oh no, my fan fell. Oh no. Oh no. Let me unplug this. Alright, so we wanna bow. Okay. And quick sneak peek on how I do what I do. Alright, this is how I get at it. Alright. Hold on. Let's see here. Bow. That was not my sound. There you go. There you go. Alright, let me get my foolishness out the way. My wife was in here the other day. So, alright, these are my keyboard sound, or keyboard music right here when I want to practice on something on the keyboard. Alright, but I'm going to show y'all. Oops. Alright, so we're going to get at it right quick. My little sneak peek. Alright, so grab me a seat. Let's try this out. Let's try this out. So this is my sneak peek. Actually, I don't need this band right now. On how I get at it when I start writing stuff. Like if I want to write this song, right? Wait a minute. Did we lose? What? Did we lose Facebook? How did we lose? Oh, okay. Hold on. What? Did we lose Facebook? How the Hammer Hawks did we lose Facebook? Alright, there it is. Okay. Alright, sorry about that Facebook. Let's see, I think we're there. TikTok is still cracking. So if I want to write the song or do these chords step by step, it's a lot. So it wouldn't be that simple. I believe this one will be more complex because of the way the song was played or designed to play. Can Y'all hear me? Oh, here you go. Okay. Okay, let me. Where's my mouse? I think certain things I wouldn't do, because it will be a little bit harder to do the book. All right. So let me see here. I don't want the email. It's drop dead. I'm just gonna give y'all a little sample how I do what I do. It's not me copying and pasting from somebody else's stuff. This is me do what I do. All right, let's drop that in the background. Who's this in the background? Weird. How am I? Hey, how you in the background doing that? Oh, there it is. Oh, okay. That's GarageBand. No, I don't want GarageBand right now, y'all. Going somewhere. Save. It's already saved. Why would I have to save it again? All right, thank you very much. And we got the internet in the background. Let me drop that. Okay, let me drop a couple of. I'm gonna drop this email. And let's see. All right, now let's see. Oh, all right, I forgot. I gotta turn on the other keyboard. Right, let's see here. Who's not turned on? Who's not turned on here? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Bring this up. I'm gonna bring this over. Why is my MIDI not connected? Hey, is it on? Yeah, it's on. My wife was in here the other day. Lord have mercy. Okay, hold on. Did she pull something? Let's see. My wife was in here the other day. I don't know what she touched. Okay, hold on. What did the woman touch? Hold on. All right. Allow accessory, yes. What did she touch? Hold on, y'all. Let me see. What did the woman touch? I don't know, what in the world? What in the world? How many hot shit she touch over here? Okay. Okay, MIDI interface. Oh my goodness. What the woman touched in here? Right. There we go. Okay. I don't know what she was doing. This woman be messing with stuff. Woman, leave the stuff alone. Leave my stuff alone, man. I don't know what she did on Friday night. Oh, the what in the world? Okay, let's get rid of that. Move this tap out of the way. Let me make the keyboard bigger. Slide it over. Slide it over some more. Alright, gotta move my laptop back some more. So I know my wife was in here doing something Friday night, so I gotta revamp everything. Alright, now my sound. She was in doing something, he messed up. Stuck again. Come on, accordion now. Alright, so this is how I would do it. This is how I do it. Speaking about that one. Slide down some more. Make sure my hands are. I ain't no keyboardist, but one of these days I might be. Alright, let's get at it. So if I was as I said, sneak peek, this is how I write my books. Now, there's certain things you cannot do in the book with the little, right? Okay, so I would have to, if I was going to do this song, I would have to do it like this. One chord at a time. I would have to do it one at a time, right? G add 2, C major add 2. This will be difficult to do. Alright, this is C major 9. so basically if I'm gonna approach this song, I have to do it this way. Chord movement right there. C major add 2. Alright, C major 9. And then A minor with the 4. And then back to C add 2 again. So in other words, instead of doing all those other moves, da 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 da, then I had to go from that angle. You know what I'm saying? So this will be a little bit more challenging if I wanted to do the song the way it is, but I will have to omit some notes. Da 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 da. The correct way. It's all of that stuff, right? But in order for me to write this book on the chord piano chart the way I'm doing it, I wouldn't be able to do it this way. I will probably now use my other computer and do it as a music sheet because of the way the approach is with using chords a little bit different. Because see, did I drop the chordy? Let me see what little things at. Let me see where's that little thing at. Not that one. I don't want that one. What's the other one? Now this might do it here. Now this probably will work out okay. Let me see. How wide would this screen go actually? Oh, there we go. Alright. Alright. Okay. That's cool. I see it doing the chords on the screen. Now, because the way I'm designing the book, this would work for this particular book way I'm doing it because I'm using the chord diagram. However, if I just do it this way, the very first chord, then yes, this will work for the piano diagram. This will work for the piano diagram. Yes, this will work for the piano diagram because I'm not playing all the other notes. Da da da. Da 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 da. that chord would work. Now, if I'm doing this other stuff, that's a whole different story now, because now I would have to use the piano, not the diagram, but the actual piano sheet. And this will do it. Cordy would do it actually. I'm actually looking at it right now. Wow. Okay, I'm fretting. Now, as I said, the sneak peek of this, if I were to do it the way I said the first time around, let me see how I'll get this to shrink. Let's get this to go away for a moment. Then I would do it this way. Da da da. I call it press. If I wanted to do this song step by step, all right, this is how I do it. Same me copying nobody else stuff. I mean, I'm learning the idea from somebody, right? But if I'm just using this as an example, which way? All right, G at 2, right? That's it. That's the first chord. Bow. All right. Second chord. That's the whole intro. All right. So this is C major add 2. Bow. Right. So that's the first 2 chords. Third chord. Press. All right. This is press. Photoshop. This is how I do it. So you get the 3 chord. Da da da. Third, 4th chord coming up. D flat add 2. This is how I would do it. Okay? That whole little intro move. How many chords I did now. All right. So 4 or 5 chords right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chord. All right. A flat at 2. All right. Okay, A flat at 2 the. I think that's the chorus. You know what? So we going. I think it's that one. Let me see. Yeah. So that's B major at B major 6. All right, and I'm just trying to play it straight without all the little fancy movements, right? So that's the last chord. So that's a lot. That's that whole little intro. Simplified. I don't know how many chords with that. 9 chords, I don't know. Last chord. To bring you into the actual song. Okay? Now after that, the rest is just, Now to avoid me having to do that, now I have to go, let me see. Let me see, how can I avoid myself doing that? all this is just extra stuff. So we're going to here. So we're going to go here. Then the next move. Let me see. I like that one. So. Is it? There it is. So that will be the next chord. So I have to avoid all this. Avoid all that. So the next mood is actually it. So I'm gonna give it to you like that. Let's see. Did I already do this one already? I think I already did that chord already. Nope. Okay. So that will be the next move without me having to do all this other extra stuff. Like I said, press and copy. Hey, there you go. Alright, so without me having to do all this other extra stuff, this is how I will approach it. See, when I say that again, and then it'll be basically just see, let me see, I want to go. Actually, I'm gonna do that. That one. G7. G7. So the move is da da G7. That is how I approach this. If I was to write this type of song out. That's just the intro. Alright, next move. It's in the book. Alright? I don't need to Photoshop this, it's already in the book. Minus 7, 11. Minus 11 with the flat 5. Alright, let me stop this foolishness. But that will be my approach if I were to write write a song. Or whatever. Maybe yes, Lord, I love you, Lord. Alright, so instead of me doing, I would have to go, I love you, Lord. One up. I love you, Lord. Keeping it simple. I love you. Today. 7. Okay, so how would I do that? I love you, dog. Actually, I'm gonna do attitude. I love them attitudes. I love them attitudes. All right. Press and Photoshop. That's it. Second chord. Diminished 7, which is already in my book. All right. But this is how I would do it. So, and then the next chord, I love you, dog. I love you, dog. E flat minor 9. Already in the book, but I'm just doing it just because. Two chords that I'm doing. Oh no. What? Oh, okay, there we go. Oh, my fingers. Where are my fingers at? Alright, where are my fingers at? Oh, what fingers? Oh, my fingers on the thing. Alright. Okay. So, those are the few chords. A flat. battery's low. Let's get that last chord in there. Okay? Alright, that's it. Press Photoshop. That's it. Alright? Okay, well that ain't it. So then after I'm done with doing that, then I'll go in here into my folder and say, alright, cool. I'm gonna shoot this chords out in the email to my Miss Editor. Hit the little arrow thing. And I'll scroll back. I was already checked off the first one by itself. Second one. Third one. Fourth one. Fifth chord. This chord. That chord. This chord. That chord. This chord. That chord. This chord. That chord. I don't know how many chords did I just do just now. Alright. This chord. That chord. This chord. I think that's it. Alright, that's it. 16 chords, just that quick, right? And then hit email. I know my Miss Editor is gonna be like, "What is this?" Actually, she probably ain't gonna know what I'm doing. Actually, I did tell her I was doing songs, so she already do know that. So I'm just gonna put chords for now. It's songs, but it's chords. And if y'all don't understand what I'm doing, I'm pulling chords from songs and placing it in the chord book. That's what I'm doing. Literally. So y'all can't mess that up, because when you hear the song, you're going to know where them chords at. So I'm going to put her name. Alright. I haven't done this in a while. I think she was on vacation. I think she might be back. I'm just going to put it over here. Chords. Let's go. No, let me see. Let me go. Hold on. Let me go like this. Volume 1. And then chords. Alright. Then I have to remember what chords that I had already done, so I'm not duplicating chords again. I'm going to put a happy smile here. Alright. Alright, put a happy smile. Alright. And then, of course, you know, when you emailing somebody, you know, you want to say thank you to the editor, my Miss Editor. Thank you. Can I spell thank you over here? All right, cool. And then down below, and I'll put her name. And then, of course, with my happy smiles, more to come. All right. I haven't done this in a couple of weeks now, so I've been lacking. So now y'all caught me busted, disgusted. No, y'all got me now for sure, doing it for sure. So here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And then I hit the send button. Wait for that to go. Hold on. Hit send. I gotta remember what I sent though. All right. So it's now doing this thing. I'm waiting for it. There it goes, and it's out. Book chords gone. So press Photoshop. So once the chords gets to her, and then what I do is wait for the email to come back. Of course, she might send me a notation. Hey, okay, woo, or whatever. And then I go to the email, and then let's go to the email. Of course, she ain't gonna do it that fast, but just say I'm going to my email, and I'll pull her name up. Let me see, how do I do that? I forgot. Let me pull up her name. All right, and let me see. Let's pull up some chords somewhere, anywhere, from an email that's recent email. So searching. All right, we're searching. It's in the searching mode, looking for these some chords that was recently sent. I need to actually go all the way back to a while ago. Let me put Kelly on here. Hold on. Oops. Let's go over here. Let me go to search over here. So I'll go to sent mode actually, and then I type in her name. Actually, I just saw it just 2 seconds ago. What I'm doing is down here. Kelly. All right. And then as soon as I click onto it, then I'll see a slew of emails coming from her. let me know what chords she sent. So let me open up something right quick. Okay, that is me sending the chords. When she sent me the chords back. So once she's finished getting the chords, she'll send them back, put them in the chord chart diagram as y'all see it in the book. Let me open this up. It's kind of slow. It's opening. It's opening. And oh, that's not the one. Hold on. Let me open this other one. Open that one. Open it up. Let's see. That's not the one. Hey, where? Hold on. Hold on. Gotta figure out which one it is. Cover. That's the cover. We're not talking about the cover. We're talking about the quads. Which email is that? Let's see. Oops. Okay, I think it's down here. Cover. Cover. We're not talking about the cover chords. Hold on. Where did I send it to? Wait. Well, I done did with them. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. Let me see here. Where is that? Is this it? Keep saying it's that. But every time I open it, it's not that one. Where are you? Hold on, let me find the chords. Okay, I think it's this one. Okay. Let's try the other one. How come it's not opening that? Hey. Hey. Wait a minute, y'all. Hold on. Why is it not opening? Oh, now it's acting crazy today. Let me see. Let me try another one. Okay. And why is it not opening? Today it's tripping out. Okay, sent. So if I'm sending, that should have opened. There you go. Okay. Woo, I was getting ready to say like, yo, why it ain't open up? Okay, so basically, once she gets it, and then BAM! BAM! Y'all, there it is right there. So she puts the chords in the diagram. Once she finishes that, she sends it back to me. And then once she sends it to me, then I'll go over to my book to where I'm writing the chords in the book at another website page. All right. So while the email is open, the chords is there. Then what I do there is copy, paste, or drag. Usually drag. And then I will probably use my computer over here or like a computer at work or something like that. Then I'll open up the book over here. And then while I'm opening up the book, I'll open up the email once I get the chords back to me. All right, book is loading. This is my chord book. So, of course, I got the library chords in here. I better probably put this on the charger because it's about to die on me. Put it on the charger. Hold on, it's about to die on me. All right. So then once that happens, hey, get off of there. Hey, get off of there. Hey, get off of there. So, stop that. Start changing my colors on here by accident. Hey, stop that. Hey, I'm not trying to change the colors. All right. Then once that happens, then I'll go to the email, and then we do a drag and drop. Drag and drop. That's the new color, y'all, that's coming out. Orange and purple. That's my purple is my favorite color, so we're going orange, purple, black this time around. So that's the new color. All right. Oh, she worked on some stuff today. Okay. All right. She's working on the book today. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. She looks like she worked on my book today. That's nice. Okay. All right. Either today. Wait. Hey, she had to work on it today. Sometime because this wasn't like this from before, so she's been working on it right now as we speak it. Once I log on, I can see her on, so I don't want to touch nothing because she's right in the middle doing the book right now. Literally. So we got about wow, she been on it today. She's high on the press today. Oh wow. Okay. 17, 18 pages, 19. She on a mission right now. Let me log off and let me get off the way. Let me get off of here. She got me up to 20 pages already. That's all right. Okay, I'm lacking, y'all. I better catch up. I'm lacking. I'm been lacking. I gotta get on it. She's on it though. Today. And okay. She on it. She got me up to 20 pages already in the book. Dang, okay. I'm lacking. All right, y'all. I'm slacking. Let me get on my job. Um, yeah. So she's been working on it. So let me get off of this. Let me go because I don't mess nothing up by accident. But basically, once she's gets the chords, then she'll send it to me. I'll drop it in the book, and then she'll go ahead and go into the book and edit everything in the book right now. She's literally doing that today, or has done it earlier today. So I ain't gonna touch it no more. All right, I don't want to mess up something that she's already doing. So yeah, so the book is underway, y'all, under construction right now. So that is how I do my stuff. I don't copy and pasting from somebody else's work. This is me sitting here at the keyboard playing stuff. Photoshop the move. Major 9, A flat major 9, D flat, D flat major 9 with the sharp 11. Oh, okay. I'm feeling that. All right. I gotta get that. Let me put it closer and let me see. Woo! Yeah, this is what I do, y'all. Right? This is not me copying and pasting and somebody else's stuff. I'm working. For real. For reals. Alright? This is me. Doing what I do. Alright? Press. Photoshop. Right? That's what I do. Was that another chord I messed with? What I do. Ain't nobody over here showing me how to do it. It's me spending time at the keyboard. Oops. Alright? Me spending time at the keyboard practicing. Or laying down chords. What's that chord we did earlier? Remember this one? I'm pretty sure I probably did Photoshop this one here. Oh my God! It's all for order, y'all. Okay. Matter of fact, I'll do that with the bass line. Let's do that with the bass line. This is me. Do what I do. Now let me do it without the bass line. That was a 13 sus chord. Without the bass line, A flat, A major 9. Was that other chord I played Oh my God. Right? This is without the bass line. Well, actually, with the bass line. Alright? Minus 755, 11. But if we put the bass line on the bottom. So hold up. A. Do we want to go A? No, hold up. Do we want to go A? Hold up. What is that chord I just played? I forgot what I just played. Yeah. And we at the bass line. Oh my God. 913, y'all. Man, I told you this is gonna y'all wanna be dope? Y'all wanna have some of these dope chords? Oh Lord. So yeah, yeah. That's with the bass line without. Alright. Where my hand drop, that's what I drop. Now the A flat. Can't figure this out. It doesn't know the name of this chord with the bass line, y'all. Oh, there it goes. All right. All right. So it's an A flat 7 with the sharp 9, sharp 5. Woo! Y'all know this is fire. Y'all want to learn how to play like the pros, sound like the pros? Y'all better follow me because I'm about to have y'all dope on the organ and keys. Okay, all them chords I have in the book already, but. Oh my goodness! This is the major 7 with a flat 5, sharp 5. But I'm approaching it a different route. I do have it in the book, but now I'm approaching it in a different route. Y'all better stop playing with me. Get your copy, because I told you, we're about to get dangerous in here. Alright? Right? What's that bass line I played? I forgot. Let's slide this over, cuz. Let me slide it over. Come on, baby boy. Come on, baby boy. Let's slide this over just a hair. Oh, Lord. Alright, y'all. That's an E9, 13, sharp 11. I have that in the book, I believe, but in a different version. Approach. I'm throwing some organ chords, keyboard chords. Y'all better watch out. I'm on my way. Oh my goodness. Tasteful. Alright. And like I said, I do it without the bass line, with the bass line, y'all. Oh Lord, my hands are shaking. Alright. Think of you an organ. Yeah. Okay, let's get this move. So the next move is. Think of the bass line. Yeah. Now without the bass line. Because the move is here. What? Let me do this one. Alright, let me see. You could do that on the 4 and E. That's the A bass. And now that turns that into an A major 9 or A major 13. Oh my goodness. I gotta stop this foolishness. But that's what happens, y'all. I come to the keyboard and do what I do. Alright? Some ideas come to my mind and I'll make it happen. And then I will send it out. And then it will be sent back to me. And then I will place it in the book. So you guys get the insight on how I'm doing this. Press, Photoshop, send. And then once it comes back to me, then I drag and drop in the book. And go ahead and publish this, publish my books and keep them pushing. Alright, all these chords. Get this, you know what? Sacrifice of praises. Da-da-da. You know, let me go ahead. Let me do this right quick, because I don't know why this never made it in my book. We got to get this today. It did make it to my book. What am I tripping off? This did make it to the book, y'all. But it's C9. It's a C9. I can't remember what chapter it is in, but it's in the play-by-side edition number 2. It did make it. I just didn't do it without the bass line. Now it just dawned on me. It just dawned on me. I did do it. Yeah, I did do it. Oh, my bad. Yeah. Yes, I did do it, y'all. My bad. So y'all find it. Get the book. Y'all know it's just... And I realized I did it with the bass line, and I failed to do it individually without the bass line. So this time I'm gonna land it in the book. Well, so it's in play-by-side edition numero 2. Can't remember what chapter it's in, but it's in there. All these chords in the book, but I was trying to address it for our bass organ players who play the organ who have the bass line. D9. All right, without the bass line. All right. So now we're gonna do it this route. For those who understand that this is the minor 7 flat 5 flat 13. That's what we're doing. Oh Lord! And I don't understand why it never made it to my book, but then I thought about it because someone asked, "Hey, could we put some of these chords that I'm doing with the bass line for organ players?" So that's what I ended up doing. So. Stuck. So now we go to the next move. The 6/9 sharp 11 is already in the book at the new book. Already is in the new book. Can't recall what chapter it is in, but it's in the play-by-side. Chapter who? Exactly. I don't know which chapter it is. Y'all, whoever got the book, y'all know what chapter it is. Throw it out there. Tell everybody where it's at. But that is already in the book in the edition number 2. I don't have the book on hand. Now we go to F with the pedals because now I don't want to redo this again because this is already there, but I'll do it anyway. I'll do it anyway just because. I'm gonna do it anyway just because, right? Right? I'm gonna do it anyway just because. Oh Lord! And remember, these same chords, you transposing them from one key to the other. Right? I got to go. I gotta go, y'all. I was supposed to go 30 minutes ago. All right. Now, let's talk about the bass line real quick. It's the F9. It's already in the book. Oh my God. Remember, we're going to have the C9, D flat 9, right? The next one up. The D9, the E flat 9, the E9, the F9, the F sharp 9, and the G9, y'all. Myself together. F, right? F9, F sharp 9, and G9. Hold on, woman. And A flat 9. So you just doing the chromatic, right? So basically you're gonna have the C9, D flat 9, stuck note again. Where is it at? Okay. C9, D9, D flat 9, D9. E flat 9, E9, F9, F sharp or G flat 9, whatever key you want to say you in, G9, A flat 9, and A9, all 12 keys by the way, alright, B flat 9 and B9. Oh, but when you're climbing without the bass line, is your minus 7 flat 5, flat 13 for the first chord, four chord. Then for the next set of 4 chords, you're going the 6/9 sharp 11. And then people say, you know, come to A flat. Y'all get that? So. I think that last chord I told you something else. But anyway, I think I told y'all the A flat 6/9, scratch that. You can still do the A flat 6/9, but usually what end up happening, or you can do both actually. You end up coming on to the major 9. Good. I told you we're gonna be doing that, or the major 7. More than likely we like the 9. And we use the D flat chord, whatever root you want to use. Or second version, or second version and root. And you're going from D flat to A flat, D flat to A flat. I'm just making stuff up. I just told y'all. That's what happens when you become a musician. You should be like, oh, okay. Yeah. All right, y'all. I got to go. Peace of love and cornbread. So keep up practicing, staying locked to whatever it is. All right. I can start feeling like, okay, I gotta go take my medication and go eat now. At this point. So you guys got get the book. For those who already got your book in the month of October, y'all killing the game. Y'all killing the game. Get your book. For those who ain't got your book, go get the book. I promise y'all, you going to thank me later. You're gonna thank me later. You're going to thank me later. All right, because I'm dropping it like it's hot. You know, these chords are hot, and we all need to learn them. So that you guys don't have to go around begging people to show you how to play stuff. I got you. Just go get the book. The book is not $70. Excuse me. The book is not $80. It's not $70. It's not $65. It's not what you. Somebody told me something the other day. I was inquiring some music from someone, and this individual hit me back and said, "Hey man, I'll do these lessons, or this particular lesson or this particular song for $75." I said $75. You got to be crazy. I ain't paying nobody no $75 for you to teach me a song. You might want to teach me about 10 songs for $75. You crazy. Listen, y'all. Get the book. It's only 20, 35, $5. For the new book, for the edition one, edition number two is $9 for the ebook. It's 25 for the paperback, and it's $35 for the hardcover. Y'all want to go spend $65, $75 for somebody to show you how to play some chords? Go right ahead. Y'all might walk away with 10, 5 chords, but that's it. But y'all walking away with a whole book of chords. Book of chords to hear this stuff these guys doing and rocking and roll with it. Let me get off here. It's 8 minutes after 6. Alright, I got to go and I gotta go eat something for sure. Alright, I don't want to pass out over here. Not today. Or any other day, actually. Fix my glasses. Here you go. These cheap glasses. I hate when I can see the little screw coming out the side of my eye. So yeah, y'all grab the book, Bishop Drayton Clark High Chords .info, and of course y'all can go right on over to Amazon and get your hardcover, get your physical cover copies over there. And like I said, nobody can lie and say, hey, yo, he's copying chords from you. He's doing this, he's doing that. Nope. I'm sitting here doing it on my own, by myself, figuring some stuff out, basically. And not to say, like I said, that I don't need help. I will reach out to somebody if I think that I'm struggling with something. But, you know, musicians out there, they be tripping sometimes. And be like, I don't know why, but I mean, I feel like we all in this same arena. It's like, hey, man, help me out if I don't understand what I'm doing about something. But anyway. So I would just say this: if you don't give it to me now, I'm gonna take it from you one way or another. So you might as well just go ahead and show me how to do it. Don't make me have to come take it from you. All right, all right. I ain't gonna do that laugh. My wife be cracking up. She's like, you got this crazy laugh. It's so hilarious. I ain't gonna do it because I'm tired. I'm ready to eat now. But so show me how to show me them chords, bruh. All right, y'all. Catch y'all later. Gots to go. Turn this thing off. And y'all, good night, good morning, afternoon. Peace and love and cornbread. And James Elliott, I'll give you a call in a little bit. Peace and love and cornbread. Gone. Now I can't see what the. Where's the button at? Where's the button? Used to be right there. Where's the button? Where's the kill button on Instagram? Let me see. Hold on. There it is. It's so light I can barely see it. I think I killed it. Let me see. Killing the game. Wait, where'd it go right there? YouTube, killing the game. All right. Okay, Facebook is gone. Got some juice still on my cell phone. Ooh, I'm surprised. Wow. Alrighty. Still got some juice on my cell phone. Let me call my boy up. See what's up here. I don't even know his number. He just called me. Let me call the homie. All right, YouTube. Peace and love.